good, YouTube? It's cuddleofdeath here. Hey, happy day, boo! And we are back with another United Championship League battle. This time, I'm actually super turned up, and you know, I'm bringing back the live battles now that I'm not as sick as I used to be the past several battles. But this week, we're taking on aDrive, the leader of the St. Louis Rampardos, the coach of the St. Louis Rampardos. He is rock wrecking in the league right now, and I'm super excited. I know that I just have fun every week with these battles, but this time it's like, we're still gonna have fun, and I don't care if we win or lose. So if you guys are actually excited, make sure to smash the hell out of that like button. Make sure to check out Dan's perspective, as his channel will be linked in the description, so go ahead and check him out. And regardless of what the battle outcome is, go tell him good game in the comment section. I'm gonna very quickly go over my team. Here. So we have Z-Ments, which is going to start this off. Our Jolly Life Orb Dragon Dance set. We're also running Intimidate rather than Moxie. We could do Choice Scarf Moxie, but against him, I decided to go with D-Dance Intimidate. We have Zetias here, our super bulky Latias, who is actually running Reflect type. I would love to get a Reflect type off maybe on something like Raikou, or if I can get it off on Metagross, or something. I can keep switching it up, whichever one I use it on. But yeah, it's very bulky, and it can still deal with his threats like Conkeldurr. I really hope I don't see Conkeldurr. Or Hydreigon. Hydreigon we can deal with using Dragon Pulse. We have Zdoom here, who has a pretty standard-y set. Nasty Plot, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, and Super Fang. You know, is able to put in a fair amount of work. Timid, super speedy. If we can get Sticky Webs up with our Galvantula, which I'll show you guys here in a moment, we are in good hands. We have Ztran here, who is actually my special wall, meant to take on his Vaporeon with Magma Storm, Toxic, Taunt, and Protect. So that'll be fun if we get to use it against that. We have Z-Thorn here, who is our completely and utterly defensive wall, here to set up the Stealth Rocks for extra damage, Protect, Leech Seed, and Iron Head. I also do not have 0 IVs in speed. I actually have 31. That way, just in case he does bring his Aromatisse, we can outspeed it and go for Iron Heads, do super effective damage, and get the flinches. We have Zvantula here with the Choice Scarf this time. He's got Thunder, Sticky Web, Bug Buzz, and Volt Switch, able to do a decent amount of scouting, set up Sticky Webs, and do a decent amount of damage to a lot of his team. Outside of that, that is going to conclude our team preview, and make sure to stay tuned for the actual battle. Again, if you are super turned up, make sure to show your support by smashing the hell out of that like button, and we're gonna get right into the battle. Okay, so we are now about to start this battle. I'm very excited to see what he's going to bring. Of course, I do predict Mega Metagross. I predict Raikou. I think he's brought them almost every week, if not every week. So there is that. Okay. Oh, so the Golurk. Okay. He didn't bring Raikou, which tells me he's probably going to lead with Crobat. Looking at this, I'd say it's pretty safe. It's probably pretty safe to go ahead and lead with our Heatran. He could go ahead and start, I don't know, he'll start off with Golurk. He can start off with Golurk or his Hydreigon. Okay, so that's very interesting. He can start off with Golurk or Hydreigon here. Do I want to go ahead and start off with my Galvantula to get webs up? Because he's very slow. But the thing is, he could start off with Crobat, which if it's Adamant Choice Scarf will outspeed us here. Ooh, this is rough. This is actually very interesting. Oh man, who do I want to start off with? I might start off with Ferrothorn. We're gonna start off with Ferrothorn. He might have a Golurk lead though. We're gonna see who he starts off with. I feel like he's really gonna lead with that Golurk. It's really tough because he actually has a lot of really good leads. But we know that Golurk would probably be running Stealth Rock. We'll see what he leads off with. Okay, so we're going in with Z-Thorn here. Who does he lead off with? Hercules. Yeah, that's Golurk. No, that's Conkeldurr. So if that's the case, okay, I want to say that this Conkeldurr is going to be Assault Vested, by the way, but we're going to calculate stuff like a Drain Punch against Ferrothorn. Let me see. We should still actually be okay. We can go ahead and start off with a Leech Seed if that's what we want to do. I wonder if he is Guts. Or he could go straight into Crobat. We're gonna go straight for a Stealth Rock. Okay, he goes for the knockoff. He might have Fire Punch. So we're gonna go and get our rocks off here. Which is fine because he just got rid of our Rocky Helmet. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. With it being a knockoff. I wonder, I don't know. Is he max attack? So this way we're gonna go ahead and go for a Protect here. Just to see what he goes for. He might just straight up switch. He doesn't switch. So we're gonna see him reveal a move then. Probably Drain Punch. Yeah, there's Drain Punch. Okay, so it can still do 49.7 to 59%. Is he gonna predict that we're gonna switch into Latias here? That's the question. Because he could go for another knockoff, predicting the Latias switch. We're gonna say that he's not gonna switch into Latias. Or, he's not gonna predict us to switch into Latias. So we're gonna go for the Leech Seed. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does here. Oh, this Conkeldurr was something I was very afraid of. Also, Hydreigon. Hydreigon is able to do work to my team. Hydreigon is definitely able to do work to my team. So we're just going to go for the Leech Seed, because even if he does switch into Crobat, assuming Leech Seed actually hits, and especially because he doesn't have Tangrowth, so it's going to hit anything on his team, it's the safest play to go for right now. Yeah, he went for the knockoff. That is perfect for us. That is so freaking perfect for us. Because he's going to take the Iron Barbs damage. He's probably going to have to switch here, honestly. Oh, we avoided the attack. We avoided the attack here. I kind of want to go for Leech Seed again, I'm not going to lie. I feel like he's going to try to switch now. Either that or he's going to go for a knockoff. We're going to go for the Leech Seed again. It might be a stupid play. He goes straight for the Drain Punch. That's okay, even if it does kill. Which it does not. But he's still going to take Iron Barb's damage, which is going to dwindle his HP back down. Not as much as it would with the Rocky Helmet, but that's alright. That is okay with us. I wonder if he thinks I would switch out now. Or he might actually switch out. I'm not even going to lie. He might actually switch out here. He could go straight for the knockoff. Let's see. Who did he bring? He brought Conkeldurr. I actually didn't write this down. He brought Conkeldurr, Vaporeon, Hydreigon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't remember what his last Pokemon was. I'm not going to lie. He's probably not going to want us to get HP back. He might predict that, though. Ah. Okay. Man, I was going to go for another Leech Seed. I'm not going to lie. I was going to go for another Leech Seed. Okay, there is his... There's his Hydreigon. There is Hydreigon there. Okay, so I wonder if we can actually get the Protect off now to see what he has. Because I'm actually very curious to know what he's got. I feel like he's definitely running Earth Power for our Heatran. What does he have? We're going to take the chance and try to get the Protect back off. And see what he goes for. He goes for the Dark Pulse. Okay, so Dark Pulse is pretty good. We don't really have a super safe switch here. We could go into Heatran, but like I said, he could definitely be running the Earth Power. Which would do a massive amount of damage, by the way. It would do an absolute massive amount of damage. And I just realized I forgot to turn my alarm off. Okay. So, knowing that that could do a massive amount of damage, is he going to predict us to switch or stay in? That's the question. How much would Earth Power do to my Heatran? Let's see. Hydreigon. But also sacking off... Oh no, if we sack off Ferrothorn, we lose our rocks. But he may not have a defogger. Okay, we have 44 seconds. So let's say he goes for Earth Power. That would still do such a massive amount of damage. We're not gonna... Oh, we're not gonna risk it. I feel like he'll definitely go for Dark Pulse again. I am not gonna lie. But we're gonna have to sack off Ferrothorn. That's okay. That's alright with me. Yeah, he went for the Dark Pulse again. Okay, so let's see if he takes any damage here at all. Or he can be a... He's Life Orbed. Okay. So if he's Life Orbed, then that means... That definitely means that our Latios will outspeed him. Our Latios is definitely going to outspeed him. So we're going to bring it in really quick. We'll bring it in really quick here. And we're going to go straight for a Dragon Pulse. Now that we know he's Life Orbed. So we're just going to straight up go for the Dragon Pulse here. Because I made sure to outspeed it. Oh, he decides to withdraw. That's alright. As well, what is he going to go into? He goes straight into Z-Drive. So this is where we could go ahead and use Reflect type. We could go straight for a Reflect type here. And get his typing because I want to see if he goes for the Ice Punch. The Dragon Pulse did way more damage than what I thought it was going to do. Okay, so we naturally outspeed it. Which means we're going to go ahead and go for our Reflect type. So we're going to try to grab its typing here. Assuming he's going to go for the Ice Punch. He should Mega Evolve and go for the Ice Punch. That's what I think. And at least we'll get it revealed, which I can't see why he wouldn't run Ice Punch against this team. But we're going to go ahead and go for this. Otherwise, he might just try to get some damage off with Bullet Punch. So I'm perfectly fine with grabbing his typing. I'm perfectly fine with grabbing his typing here. So, give me the typing. The only thing is our Dragon Pulse won't do as much, but if we can take hits from him, it'll be great. Oh, he went for a Pursuit. Which still, by the way, did way too much. I want to point that out. That's for sure. We're going to go ahead and go for the Recover. So good thing we didn't switch there. I totally forgot that he can get Pursuit. Still, it did way too much damage. We got to try to play mind games with him. He's just going to spam Pursuit. Okay. So it sucks because that still did way too much damage. That did way too much damage. Yeah, he's just gonna spam Pursuit. And we're just gonna keep recovering here then, if that's the case. Let's see, how much PP does Pursuit get? It gets 40. 40 PP. So the question is, what is he gonna go for now? He's just gonna spam it. Waiting for like a crit. So he's gonna be waiting for a crit here. You know, this is actually okay that we go last. This is totally okay that we go last. It's good that he outspeeds us. It is definitely good that he outspeeds us because that means that we can recover back to full HP here and start getting more damage off. Get a little bit more damage off at least. So there's that. Because this Z-Drive, man, is super annoying. He might switch here. Would he switch? Or he's probably raging right now. I don't know. I don't know if he's raging. I really like this Reflect type Latios, so I hope to see Z-Drive go down. This is the biggest thing I'm worried about. And, you know, it's crazy. It can deal a lot of damage. We need to get Z-Drive down. I wouldn't mind if he swapped here. I'm not gonna lie. I would not mind if he swapped. I'm still really surprised he doesn't have Raikou. I'm really happy to not see Raikou. We might have a chance here. So we know Conkeldurr is a little bit low. We might have a chance. He decides to stay in and go for Pursuit. Will he get a crit? Okay, so this is definitely very good for us. If he gets a crit, or I don't know if he can do a crap load of damage, but if he gets a crit, he has no recovery. he has no recovery, so we're able to keep doing damage to him. We are able to keep doing damage. Because he's just going to keep spamming Pursuit. Don't get a crit. Alright, thank you. Oh my god. I just want to take Z-Drive down so bad. I want to take him down so freaking bad. So, maybe we can get this working. Otherwise, we still do have our Galvantula. We still do have Galvantula here, who's able to do a decent amount of damage. I know he's probably hoping for a crit right now, and as long as he doesn't get it, we are in very good standing. We are in very good standing. We are in super amazing good standing here. We're gonna go ahead and recover again. So we're still able to dwindle him down. We are able to dwindle Z-Drive down. He could totally go ahead and switch here, but we still outspeed his Hydreigon. And he can't really do anything with his Crobat either. He cannot really do anything with Crobat. So I'm perfectly fine. Like, I know that this is probably really boring to watch, but we're trying to be strategic here. We are trying to be strategic. We're trying to be very strategic. And I usually don't like playing like this, but this is what's working for us right now. And, I mean, aDrive has a high win-loss ratio right now for a reason, so... He seems to be okay with me dwindling this thing down, though. And still hoping for a crit. And still no crit. Still no crit for Z-Drive. And no crit for us either. Okay. Zetios is actually putting in some work. I guess there's not really anything he can do right now. I mean, he could switch into a special wall. That did a lot of damage. Ooh, that was scary. Ugh. He really needs a crit right now. He really, really needs a crit. I want to take out Z-Drive. He's probably not going to let me take it down, though. He probably wants to stall out these recovers here. I thought that was a crit for a moment. That actually really scared me. But yeah, he's stalling out recovers, which is still really good for him. And like I said, it's amazing. It is absolutely phenomenal that he outspeeds us here, because this makes recovering much easier for us. So that worked out. Oh, that worked out so well. Because even his Hydreigon will not outspeed. But we are running low on recovers. We are running low on recovers now. We're almost back to full, though. So we're gonna have to take this thing out very soon. We're gonna have to take it out very soon. He knows that we don't have very many recovers left. But see, we can't switch either. There's his crit. There's his crit. So, good thing we were at almost max. There's a crit that he desperately needed there. So, I'm gonna have to play very risky pretty soon, I think. Yeah, we're gonna have to play a bit risky. We're gonna go ahead and go for the Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, okay, so we're at 113 HP. And we're gonna have to go ahead and recover again, but at the same time, it's kind of scary. We cannot switch. We can't switch, so we're gonna lose Latios pretty soon anyways. We're gonna lose Latios. I might have should have just gone straight for a Dragon Pulse there. I don't know. I feel like he also has Bullet Punch, by the way. I haven't seen him use it, though. We're just gonna go straight for the Dragon Pulse. We're gonna go straight for the Dragon Pulse here. And we're gonna lose our Latios. But we do still have Galvantula for that Hydreigon. We do have Gal for Hydreigon. So he's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us, and that's okay. He's gonna kill us. But that means, actually he's got Golurk. I totally forgot. He's still got Golurk. Okay, so I need to write that down. We're gonna have to go into Galvantula here. We're gonna have to go into Galv. I guess we can go straight for a Bug Buzz. We can go straight. It sucks because It really sucks because he can just bring in his Golurk. He can bring in Golurk right here. If he wanted to. And conserve his Z-Drive. Does he want to conserve Z-Drive, though? Our walls are down, so it's actually really good for him. That is really, really good for him. We'll go straight for Bug Buzz. See if he withdraws. Predicting a Volt Switch. I really don't want him to go into his Golurk. Because that thing is terrifying. It does suck that our walls are down. He decides to sacrifice Z-Drive. So, he sacrifices Z-Drive and is probably going to bring in Golurk. He's probably going to bring in his Golurk. So here's a question. How much will this do to his Golurk? Bug Buzz is barely going to do anything, but at the same time, we kind of need to get some damage off. We need to get some damage off on Golurk. Oh, gosh. I'm really thinking here. This is super dangerous. This is super, super dangerous right now with what we have left. That Golurk is definitely a major issue. So what is he going to send in? What is he going to send in here? Oh gosh, that's a really, really big question. What is he gonna send in? We know that our Salamence is still gonna outspeed Hydreigon because it's life orbed. His Conch Elder is still an issue. He can't send in Hydreigon right now. Golurk is his best switch in, I think. I couldn't remember what his other Pokemon was. There was one that I was missing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. So he goes straight into Hercules, which is probably Assault Vested. Conkeldurr. I hate this thing so much. So Conkeldurr is out on the field. He's probably going to go for a knockoff. I know he's probably also rocking Ice Punch. What does this thing get? Let's see. I said both of our walls are down. We still have a special wall. We still have Heatran. Oh, and it can get Earthquake too, so this is really bad. This is really, really bad. Let me check. Let me check our Salamence here, because we don't want to just randomly switch into it. And I want to check Outrage. Outrage will do over half. Outrage will do over half. He can knock off our Choice Scarf right now. Outrage will do over half. I could also switch into Houndoom. I could switch into Houndoom. Is that going to be a good switch, though? Oh my god. Oh, that's going to... We're going to go for a Bug Buzz. It's because we're locked into it. We're going to have to go for Bug Buzz. We're going to have to stay in. Yeah, he went straight for an Ice Punch. Okay, so now is he going to go for a Drain Punch? Okay, so we know he has Ice Punch and Drain Punch. Yeah, he's got Ice Punch and Drain Punch. So the question is... Oh, an Ice Punch still has a chance to KO. Z-Drive is down. So he goes for a Drain Punch. So then here's the other question. Oh, we could switch into Salamence right now and automatically switch out into Houndoom just to get the attack drop. Let me see. Just to get the attack drop here. What is a Drain Punch gonna do? Oh my gosh, it still does so much. It still does so much. It's freaking crazy. It is so freaking crazy. We'd have to lose Salamence right now. What does he still have left? He has Vaporeon, Hydreigon, and Golurk. Hydreigon probably has Earth Power. We're gonna see if he's got Earthquake. I forgot we totally have Protect. Otherwise, he might go straight for the Drain Punch. He might go straight for the Drain Punch. We'll see. Otherwise, if he switches into Vaporeon right now, that'd be perfect. If he switches into Vaporeon, that would totally be perfect. So Hercules is a bit low. Around half. So he's around half HP. What is he gonna do? He's gonna stay in and probably go for a Drain Punch. Does he have Earthquake? Okay, so how much is Drain Punch gonna do against Heatran? It sucks because... yeah, it's still gonna do way too much. While Magma Storm is not gonna do much at all. Oh, this really sucks. The question is he gonna predict us now and go for an Ice Punch? I should have went to Salamence and then swapped. Oh, I hope that he's not gonna predict that. He probably is. He probably is gonna predict that. He's probably gonna predict it. I probably should have just went into straight up. Okay, he went for Drain Punch. Okay. So here's a question. Vaporeon. I already know that Vaporeon is probably going to be bold. So it's probably going to be bold. How much would an Outrage do? Because I know he's going to want... the thing is, we'll end up locking ourselves into Outrage. Hold on one second. This is not looking good. Ah! 56 to 67.5%. That's just not good for us. That is not good for us. Oh god. We cannot live an Ice Punch from this thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna switch back out into Heatran now. Is he going to predict that? Oh, is he gonna predict it? Or is he gonna go straight for the Ice Punch? He could go for the Drain Punch right now. He could go for Drain Punch. Drain Punch would be his best play. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna predict it or not. We're gonna switch back out. Oh, please don't go for Drain Punch. Ooh. He's probably gonna go for Drain Punch. I should have probably just trusted my gut and went for like a D-Dance or something. He withdrew it. Okay. Going to Vaporeon. Okay. This is perfect. This is totally perfect. This is perfect for us. Okay. This is perfect. We're gonna go straight for the Magma Storm. Please don't switch. Please don't switch. Okay. Oh, we missed it! Oh, this sucks. We're gonna have to go for a taunt because we don't want him to baton pass. Oh, that sucks that we missed. He could just auto-switch, though. Oh my god, that was really stupid. He's probably just gonna auto-switch. What am I talking about? He's gonna auto-switch back. Oh, that was so stupid. That was really stupid. That was so stupid. I think it's GG. I'm pretty sure it's GG. I am pretty freaking sure that it's GG. I'm pretty sure it's GG. That was a really bad play. I know that. That was a really, really bad play. That thing is really annoying. That thing is super annoying. So you gonna go for Drain Punch or Ice Punch? Ugh. It sucks so much. Like, I think that... I think we still had a chance, but now I really don't know if we do. Because you know that that's going to be guts right there. It's all about mind games, because he probably thinks I'm going to switch again. But then he probably thinks I know that he's going to switch. So he would just go straight for a Drain Punch. But really, what can I do to him? Let's see. I'm so sad right now. I am so sad. Oh, this is just really bad. Because there's legitimately not anything that I can do. I'm gonna try to get off a little bit of damage and hope that he doesn't go for a Drain Punch. Hopes that he predicts Salamence and goes for an Ice Punch. What? That did way too much damage. Oh, there was a critical hit. He went for a knockoff. Okay. So now we can actually protect one turn. We can go ahead and protect one turn here. Oh, this is very intense. He can't switch out right now. And he has to predict, like, he has to go for, like, a Drain Punch. This is what, it's gonna be mind games. It's gonna be mind games for him. It's gonna be mind games. The Magma Storm did way too much. It did way too much. That was actually really shocking. It was really shocking that it did that much. Oh, gosh. Oh, Z-Tran. I don't know if we can pull through. Some crazy stuff's gonna have to happen. Crazy stuff's gonna have to happen there. Because the thing is... Oh my god, my alarm. Sorry about that, guys. That's what I forgot to turn off, but, let's see what he goes for. Ice Punch. The thing is, now he could go ahead and go for a Drain Punch. He could go ahead and very well go for a Drain Punch here. Is he going to do that? Is he going to do that, or is he going to go for another Ice Punch? I wouldn't put it past him to go for another Ice Punch. Oh! We can't switch into Houndoom, because if he goes for a Drain Punch, oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. No more alarms. Okay, it killed him. Okay, it killed him, it killed him, it killed him. It killed him. Is he gonna send in Oxygen? Or Golurk? Golurk would be perfect for him right now. Golurk would be perfect. Let's see, Golurk. Well, Mega Houndoom. Can Mega Houndoom kill it with Dark Pulse? He might have HP investments. It's still a chance to KO with HP investments. Okay, there's Oxygen. There is Oxygen there. I think he's gonna go straight for a Scald. I think that he'd go straight for a Scald. I don't know. It's really rough. We're gonna try to Magma Storm him in. Yeah, okay, so he's stuck in here, so he's at least taken a little bit of damage. He's probably gonna go for a Wish. Is he gonna go for a Wish? He goes straight for the Scald. Okay. So this is where I believe he would go for the Wish. But I could taunt him, or I could just go straight for Protect. Or I could leave him with a Toxic. I could leave him with a Toxic here. I could go and leave him with a Toxic. How much would Mega Houndoom's Dark Pulse do to this thing? How much would Mega Houndoom's Dark Pulse do? Up to 43%. But he's gonna have... And then Outrage from Salamence on a bold one. Oh my gosh, I typed in Z-Ments. Okay, so Salamence. Outrage from this thing would do 56 to 67.5 against bold. I think we're gonna go for the Toxic. Please. Oh my god. Ah! We should have went for the taunt. So what we're gonna do now then? Let's see. Should still be a Magma Storm though. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go for a Protect and let him heal back up. Because he's going to want to go for a Scald. And we're going to have to hit him with Toxic. And hope for a Dark Pulse flinch. We're going to have to hope for a Dark Pulse flinch, I think. Will his Scald kill Mega Houndoom? Let's see. Houndoom. No, it will not kill. So it will not kill Mega Houndoom. Oh my god! Oh! This is so stupid. Yeah, so we're gonna hope for some flinches, because the amount of misses that we've had is really bad. Obviously it's just Pokemon. I think that, I don't know, like this is definitely really bad. That might be game changing. Yes, I do know we only have a few Pokemon left, but still, seriously. Oh. Wait, what? What? Okay, so, this commentary part right here that I am starting to say stuff now on is not live anymore. In fact, you might have noticed that I had a very weird reaction because I didn't get the option to Mega Evolve my Houndoom. So let me explain very quickly what's going on while the battle continues to go on. And by the way, whenever you see Houndoom hit Nasty Plot, it's because I was typing to Dan. So that will have already happened, or you guys will see it here in a moment. If you guys didn't know, I'm back to shiny hunting recently, and this all has to do with the story. I'm back to shiny hunting recently, and my main copy, which is my Alpha Sapphire, is what I started shiny hunting on. I'm currently looking for Spiritomb, so basically how it's set up, you have to soft reset for Spiritomb, so every time I go into my game, it automatically enters a battle with Spiritomb. You don't have to talk to it or anything, that's just how it is. So I was either going to have to kill the Spiritomb and use that file, or use a different game. So I used one of my other games instead because, you know, since I could just put Pokemon on that, it was just going to be the easiest course of action. Fun fact, I totally forgot that this game had not gotten far enough to get the Mega Bracelet yet inside of it, and I was in a Pokemon Center, so it just completely slipped my mind. So whenever I went to press the Mega Evolution button, which wasn't there, it was because I did not have my Mega Bracelet. That is probably the biggest and funniest fail for me this year. But I will say that there was still a very, very, very slim chance at this point, at the time that Houndoom was even out, that I would have had of beating Dan anyways. Like, we talked about it afterwards, and it seriously was a super slim chance. I'd have to get some lucky, like, Dark Pulse flinches. There was nothing really that could have been done up to that point. Like, it was already pretty much game over anyways. So, there was that. It still was actually quite funny. I couldn't believe that happened. But it was still a very, very good battle, and I would definitely say check out Dan's channel, see his perspective. Very interesting stuff. Yes, a lot of hacks, but keep in mind, like I said, throughout the entirety of the battle, do not discredit someone's win because of hacks. And I've also had people I know it sounds really weird, but they also discredit people's losses or whatever. And I don't know how you can even do that, but some people have managed to just get all worked up, and it's just about viewers being too serious about the UCL. I had tons and tons of fun with this match, as I do with every match, and I am looking forward to the next match. I believe I'm going to be taking on the Pittsburgh Pichus, which is coached by Nexus, so very excited for that. I'll see you guys back next week for that battle, and if this battle is still going on by the time that I'm still talking here, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Oh yeah, and obviously enjoy the rest of the battle because, yes, it is still going on, but yes, enjoy it, savor it, watch as Z-Ments, goes as ham as he possibly can. Last man standing here, just watch him go. But yes, I will see you guys in the next video. Enjoy the battle. Bye!